Hey everybody, is my screen displaying correctly for everybody? Because it is not showing on my end on Streamlabs, that's a problem. I knew I was gonna break something. I am early, welcome in y'all. Nice to see you guys. At least you guys can see me, hopefully. But yeah, on Streamlabs it's not showing my video game. Okay, it is picking up, good. I added some music to the beginning, middle, and end of my streams if I do have to do a BRB. I try not to do BRBs, but did the music go through and was it too loud? Welcome in, Jet Set. Welcome in, everybody. Mia, Audrey, Sissix, Logan, Connor, Jet Set. How y'all doing? Well, I can see your crab. Okay, just the crab? Oh, sweet lord. What did I do? Okay, no. It looks okay. I went on YouTube to check. Yeah, this is what happens when I try and do technical things. I see the game. Okay. New icon drop. So cute. Yes, we do have a new icon in chat. I made that last night. So we can spiral together. I can see everything. Okay, good. I was like, oh no, I knew I broke something. Your crabby looks fine. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got for moonstones. I checked the shops today. I didn't get anything new. 2,500. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's about probably where I'm gonna max out most weeks at this point. I'm not even upset about it. I saw on Oscar's stream earlier today, there was really nothing that I wanted. Welcome in, Pam. I thought this was pretty cool, but I don't know if I really need it. I got 1,500. And all this stuff is just repeats. Like, I have all this stuff that I really want, I'm pretty sure. Except for this Ratatouille fountain, which is on sale. Oh, I don't have this. Maybe I should unpin something and put that there instead. Or I could just buy it, jeez. It is on sale. My other two options are these, and I wanted this when it first came out, but I talked myself out of it. What did y'all buy from the shop, if anything? Because there really wasn't too much. Wait, do you lurk in Oscar's stream? I was late in that stream, but I would have said hi if I knew. Yeah, I was lurking. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be able to stay, so I just, I don't say hi if I can't stay and hang out. I was so mad that I missed your stream yesterday. Welcome in, Red. I bought Nana. Nana is a good one. That's one I would be like, okay, if I had unlimited moonstones, I would go for Nana. I'm thinking about this. This house is back too. That would look good in the glade. I don't know. How does everybody feel about this house? I feel like the scale is off in a lot of places. Like, the pool is super dinky, the door is huge, the windows are small. And then the patio is little too, like, or that little lean-to, whatever you call that. I don't know. I think it's nice that they added a little bit of landscaping to this house and stuff, but that means you can only pretty much put it in the beach. I got 4K for my DS, so I guess I'll be continuing DS. I'm glad to hear it, Mia. I don't know, I like the, like, kind of Spanish inspiration of that house, but I don't feel like I need it. I feel like this, something that people are not considering, when you do this in your snaps, these, like, both tiers of these fountains are shooting different directions, so this is gonna drive you nuts when you try to take a picture. At least it would me. Don't like the color very much? Oh, I like terracotta. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Terracotta and, like, stucco. I built a lot of pretty houses like this in The Sims, but mine were better. This one feels like if I did, like, a tiny home version. You like the pool? I like it, but I've got no moonstones. It's a pass for me. That fountain, though. I think I'm going to buy that. I am going to spend a little bit more than I earned, though. But I didn't spend anything last week, I don't think. No, wait, no, I made 2,500. I'm good. Alright, we're going to buy it. So that way I can stop thinking about this fountain. We need it. And actually, I might use it for the build that we're going to do today. I was thinking I could just take my snap over here, but then I would have to like put all kinds of tag items in the back and kind of tear it up a bit. I still need to shift it. I didn't do that last night. I was like, you know what? I'm done. Or whatever I played last. I like the pool and the fountain, but I'm trying to save my moonies for the next star paths. So, sorry, you gotta get them later. Pass on the fountain. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that fountain, but I really like Ratatouille. Let's go to Storybook. I've already got a little bit of a build over here, so we just really just like kind of need to adjust it, and I'm okay with messing it up because we never finished. And we don't have a ton of room to work with over here. I think this is a build challenge. Let me check this out. Dreamsnaps. Oh, we need to vote too. Okay, yeah, this is a build challenge, so we're gonna need to make room in the back. Okay, let's vote. Also, I want to look at the top 3. Pattern party. Neither one of these has patterns. Nuka, welcome in. Okay, both of these have patterns. They kind of popped off. I like this. I see the vision. Okay, that's different. I like that. They try to do something too. Premium shop always gets less good towards the end of an update, so it makes sense to me. Okay, I never really noticed that before. Look at this one. This is cute. I'm gonna vote for that one. But yeah, I never thought of that, Pam. Delayed reaction because I'm working. No problem. Don't get in trouble at work. I hope that is going okay today. I also like this one. They kind of made it their own. That's cute too. Okay, they tried to do something. Let's see if I can look at it closer. Yeah, they have pattern on the horse and the little polka dots on the little pin cushions and all kinds of stuff. They just needed a little better lighting, but they did good. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna look at the top stuff too. Are we Moonstone broke now? No, I still have a decent amount. Wow. Oh my god. Look at this thing. What even is that item over on the left? Oh, that's one of those tables. That's pretty cool. Which, this is for hair with flare. They did a selfie pose too. I need to stop sleeping on those. All 3 with the same pose. They're all good. I should have did that one too. Oh well. Anyways, this is what we're working with. And we actually have some new elements and stuff that we can use. I didn't give myself very much space back here. So I might have to move my little town. Yeah, that's sus. I'm like, oh, I should have did that. Here, let's take a picture from here and see what our tags are without adjusting anything. Okay, not good. Definitely prefer the selfies pose to an actual selfie. Yeah, me too. Actually, it's really cute. Oh, we gotta open this chest. Okay, I don't know how I'm even gonna do this. I might have to, like, start something. Oh, I don't have room over here either. What even was gonna happen over here? Alright, let's delete some things. I think I was going to try to make a town, and then I don't know what happened. And I think this was my attempt at a subway with bookcases. Okay. Let's work over here since we got a bit more space. I wanted to do Corella, but now we'll be doing Beauty and the Beast themed DS. Knowing me, who is obsessed with Beauty and the Beast, but I do Beauty and the Beast every chance I get. But it looks so cute. I now want to do a Haunted Mansion. But no. You're spiraling. Just on the idea. I'm gonna grab these. Hopefully they fit. And then I can also still fit tag items in the back. But that should give us a little bit more room to work with. No spiraling allowed. Not yet. You gotta start. Okay, I don't know if these are symmetrical. I don't think so. I could bring this one forward, give us a little bit more room for tag things. Unless I want to clean that up, whatever that is. And I don't think I can squeeze through here, but oh, I can? Okay. That this side that I thought I could get through, I can't. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought for a second it wasn't gonna let me back out. I just watched a scary video about cave diving, and I'm like extra claustrophobic right now. Possibly the worst hobby I've ever seen. Can't say that I've tried it though, so maybe I need to do that before I can knock it. Not really though. Never would. We'll see. Okay. Let's get rid of the mailbox before we get started. Oh wait, this is our house. Can I not turn it off? I can't. This is because this is like a duplicate of our house, and then we have the extra skin. It's okay, we'll be able to hide it. Or it'll look alright. Me who was watching a show about ghosts getting scared from a book falling off my desk. I'm sitting at. Okay, that's spooky though. That's genuinely kind of sus. You'll never catch me diving in a cave. Have I gone on guided tours? Yes, but underwater while underground, big no. My husband laughed at me. I would have looked at you like that was a ghost. That was 100% a ghost. Okay, let's look at some of the elements that I have over here. Hey Brian, welcome in. You're working on our Dreamsnap, and I'm stealing some stuff from this one. This build that I never finished. At least someone gets me. Yeah, I like how, like, my brain is like, oh, I'm such a skeptic, but anytime anything slightly weird happens, I'm like, oh, a ghost. I don't get it. Let's, okay, I want some of those tombstones that we got from the Star Path, I think. Those big ones that's, yeah, these. You two. Okay, yeah, it's like I'm Shane and Ryan from BuzzFeed Unsolved at the same time. Both people. Don't remember the last time I did a Dreamsnap. They've gotten tough. So now's a good time to not care. Honestly. I got 2,500. I yell at ghosts. Okay, I don't know if that's symmetrical or not. Don't look like it, do it? That's better. And maybe I can grab... I don't know if I have the... Yeah, I do. Have no time for them and their foolishness. Okay, that could fit right there. That's good. Wonder if I have those little oil lamps already put out. I do. Thank you, past me. When past you knows. Oh, you're gonna be looking for this. Okay, we have a nice little start here. And maybe we can use some of my new favorite foliage. Hey, DJ, welcome in. We're doing good. Actually, a little bit excited about this Dreamsnap. I was complaining that I didn't realize today's Wednesday, so I was gonna have to play DDV again after we just did like a 6-hour stream decorating. And but I like this theme, so I'm not complaining anymore. I'm gonna grab that handy little corner piece. That thing was a lifesaver. I think it just started to get repetitive. I would decorate, put on an outfit, then do it all over again a week after. Yeah, it doesn't help when they, like, repeat themes, too. That's a little frustrating. I have been liking that they've been leaving the dream snaps pretty open-ended, though. The last few, at least. Okay, this is going to be a pain. But we have to think about our perspective, too. It's not even going to show up that it's not connected, so it's really not that big of a deal. It's just me. Might sit this one out because its theme is just not for me. That's good. I'm excited to see what you come up with. It helps that I already had kind of an idea, y'all. Like, that'll be okay right there. I don't know if that's centered or not. I think I need to stop worrying about that so much. Everybody knows nothing can be centered in this game. Actually, if you flip it around that way, that looks better. Like it's connecting. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't like the color of the grass next to that. That's not good. Thinking about doing my flower storage island. That sounds cool. Okay, so before we get too far into this, I think I need to switch to a different place. Oof, that's unfortunate, but that's okay. We didn't do much. Where am I gonna go? It has to be on, like, a DLC area or in the valley, and the valley's not gonna happen. I could do Wish Blossom. Let me look at the ground over here. Don't really like it. Let's see what it looks like in the grassy area, though. I don't think this is gonna work, but, yeah. It's too fanciful over here. And then I don't want it to be snowy, either. So maybe somewhere in Eternity Isle? Or I could nuke my forest. I could do that. Yeah, where would I go? The promenade, maybe. Gambit, welcome in. Lurking while going to the dentist, no problem. I hope that it goes okay. I haven't been to one in a long time either. That's just because I didn't have insurance. But now that I do, I'm like, I'll get around to it. Don't you ever have a build that you're proud of? Can't you do one of those for your dream snaps? Yeah, I just want a more grandiose kind of thing. There's no room anywhere. Where am I going to put this thing? What about over here? This thing is huge. Hate the dentist. I didn't mind it when I used to go regularly, but now I'm like, oh no. It's been a long time since I had a cleaning. They're gonna yell at me. They're gonna be like, why don't you floss? And I'm like, I do every day. Get off me. Yeah, me too. Oh, this is a problem. Okay, let's go to the forest. We might have to do it here. I was planning on deleting this build and trying to like start from scratch anyways, but stress. This was supposed to be an easy task. So this is probably, oh, I hate getting rid of this. It's so good. Like this part is cool, but this I could do without. I just never got it to work over here. It doesn't feel like a real campground. And I bet those houses will not fit here, both of them. Alright, let's bring this beast out. Oh, wait, I already have one out here, so I have to use this one, and then I have to figure out a way to put it back, and hope that nothing grows there, and it will. This is too big to go here. I think I have to do it in, Storybook. Because, like, even if I deleted all this, I wouldn't have the room. No room for tags, barely any room to put this down. I could do it here, but I don't want to destroy this stuff. I do like my ruins, even though I'm getting rid of a little bit. So I could do some new things. Yeah, that's frustrating. I don't want it to be, I don't know, incongruent with the ground when all the plants are green. Does that make any sense? Floating island. I can't do a floating island because I want to double up the houses. So I need to be able to place my own house and make that the skin. Otherwise, 1000% I would do a floating island. Had surgery on my mouth and I hated keeping cotton in my mouth. Yeah, that's so uncomfortable. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about because this is so different from the ground. It's bothering me. But maybe if I put some pathing out and stuff, it won't stick out so much. Like, we could use this one. I'm gonna have to make it work. We could do this. Oh, that's too dark for that. Maybe this one? I think this color works. Yeah, it is such a contrast. I don't love that. But it's okay. Megley, welcome in. You're back to your regular schedule for Dreamsnaps. Yeah, I was like, I really want to play something different today. Just something kind of chaotic and goofy. But then I was like, oh no. I can't get behind on Dreamsnaps again. That was stressing me out. I hope everybody got their stuff done today. Or before midnight, by the way. Before we all turn into pumpkins. How did your last DS do on Moonstones? I got 2,500. Which I think is probably going to be on the higher end for me going forward. I don't see me making 4K every week again. I think I should turn this one out too. So we'll have like a big, and then I can cover up all this orange. That'll be fine. Sorry, I can't finish the sentence. That sucks, I got the same. Before I forget, I want to get Cruella's car out here. I think she's going to be a part of this Dreamsnap too. We just have a Cruella series. We're going to pretend this is her manor. And this actually fits out here, so. So you're going to make a haunted build for this one? Yeah, we're using the Florida Haunted Mansions. 2 of them. Because one isn't big enough. We need both. Oh, you know what? There's actually... That came with that cool gate. I could work this into the design if I could find it. Where did I put it? I might have left it out somewhere. Her again? Yeah. Did you get the new house? I'm undecided on it. No, I didn't. We talked about it at the very beginning. I feel like the scale is off in a lot of places. This is what I was looking for. But, like the door is huge and the windows are small, and then the side patio feels really small too. It just has awkward proportions. I don't think it's a bad house though. Yeah, that is a nice gate. I think I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna fill in all of this. Yeah, why did they even bother putting in a pool when nothing is interactive? Just for the look, but I feel like adding just a little pose you could do in your pool even would be so cute. That part just annoys me. Okay, why don't these look the same? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't stress about it. Okay, so where are we going to look from? Maybe we should figure that out before we start to building. Red wants the pool. We'll probably stand like right here. My character doesn't have to be a part of this too. So try to ignore that he's here. Kind of dwarfs the house, doesn't it, when we stand this far away? Let's bring it back. I feel like all we're getting is gate. It looks sophisticated. Thank you, Red. I like the gate. I just think it's too much gate. Okay, what if we stand back like this? And then we figure out some landscaping up front too. Okay, let's see if I have a fence that goes with that. I don't think that I do. I don't know if this is going to work. I could put it behind. Let's see how that does, and then we'll check this one too. That one might work a little bit better. It looks rusty though. Let's see this one. See, and then that one doesn't even match because of the brick. Although it does match the house. Hold on. This button. Oh, I only have one of these left. Darn it. Okay. I was gonna say, which one of these looks the nicest with that right there? I could do it like that, or I could do... I think this looks the best, though. Just using these two. Well, if I had to. So if I do Beauty and the Beast build, all the houses we have are Beast Castle, Belle's house, and Gaston's house. I don't have anything else right. I don't think so. I think that is it. I could just do the one gate, but... Okay, do I have a crafting table. I do. Let's pull that over here for a second. And let's see if I can craft this too. Is it furniture? Don't know where this is. Okay, we found it. These would look good out here too, these little greyhound statues. Okay. That looks pretty good, I think. Love that they do the cute thinking pose at the crafting table. Yeah, that is pretty cute. Okay, we could put it in like that. How we feel about that. How did she get in there with cartoon physics? She did like a 800-point turn. We're gonna pretend that's not a thing. Oh wait, actually let me grab this one so we don't have to flip it around so much. I think that's gonna be okay. From this angle, I might actually want to turn it out just a little bit more too. So we can have like a really big swoop. Maybe even further. I think I'm going to need one of those little corner pieces to fix this. This funny little gap. There we go. That looks good. I'm a little bit obsessed with these pieces now. I don't think that's big enough. Still. But, how do I make it work? I could put this little link piece in the center just to, like, bring it out. Okay, let's see how that looks when we're... I kind of like that. I was about to say, you're obsessed with these now. Yeah, they're my favorite new item. Okay, so we could do this, and then we could put those rounded bench pieces in here with, like, a cool statue. Or we could use our new fountain. We could do that. Let's see if I can get this to work a little nicer. I want to see the ground a little bit, but I'm going to pave over it. Okay, so we're going to be looking from here. Maybe this piece is unnecessary then. Like, we're going to be looking up at stuff. So, like, this way. Which is not as grand. I don't like it. But, okay, what if we totally say, forget continuity. Forget how to make this make sense. Let's go like this. Alright, that added a little something. Some kind of visual intrigue. Yeah, that does look pretty good. I think I'll pull it in, and then I can have a little statue on either side. I think that would be kind of cool. See that little gap in the far left corner? We'll put something there. I don't know if that's far enough, though. Let me look at that again. Well, I guess we could look down it like this, so we get some of the ground. I just really want better camera controls. Okay, let me give myself a little line marker here, so I can start to measure this out. Hate that this is not cooperating. Here. It's not going to matter, though, because we're going to pave over the whole thing. I don't know if that's... I think it needs to come over just a little bit to actually be even. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate that. I wonder if I could scooch this up like this one. Something happened here. These are different. I could go this way. Like, okay, we'll really exaggerate it like this. And then I could have another round piece right there. That way, hopefully, the ground doesn't get lost, but we'll see. It's still lost. I need to be able to lift my camera up. There's the third view, which isn't so good. Like, this happens. Like, I would love to show the whole courtyard, but it actually looks better this way. Like, if I lined these up in a way that made sense, I think that would be kind of cool. Big risk, though, because not really much characters going on. And I would have to go somewhere else because of the way that this is messing up the camera. I guess I could move. What if I move back here? I just noticed, is that a crab with a crown by our names? It is! And the gem changes colors based on how long you've been a member. Did you already have this build from the thumbnail? I did. It was over on the other side of... Sorry, that keeps kicking on. It was on the other side of Storybook. And I was gonna... Ah! Thank you for lurking, Mia. But yeah, we're gonna do a little city build over there, and I just got distracted with everything else. It's already done for your snap, so no spiral. Well, I had to spiral because of my tags were not good. They were like 18 across the board, pretty much. This is making me mad. Okay, can I... Is the controls better with... No, it's not better with... Well... Barely. The crab emojis are so cute. Thank you. How are you so talented, DJ? I appreciate you, Red. Let me see something. Yo, did I not send any gifted memberships for... I don't think I did. Well, we got 10 more to give out. I can't believe I didn't give those away at the beginning of the month. What happened at the beginning of the month? Welcome in, Robert. I got Nolan, Emily, Adri, Sir Simmons, Melissa, Corgi, Cozy Catloaf, Rainbow, Weed Flowers, and Lisa Beth. Congratulations, everybody. I'm glad that I checked that before the month was over. Dear Lord. Yeah, we hit Lisa Beth. Didn't know Simon was a follower of yours. Love him. Y'all, what do I do? This is so frustrating. Lisa Beth will like that, yeah. Did you hide slash cheat more tags behind? Not yet. We need to do that still, but I'm struggling with the theme of this biome. It just doesn't fit right. I'm trying to think of what else I could do. Because, like, I'm starting to build on it, and I'm just like, it's not. It ain't it. Go away, Peter Pan. Yeah, Peter just ran up. He's checking out the new digs. What about over here? Gotta grab some food, no problem. Maybe I have room over here. But the ground is blue! And purple. There is some ruins in the back over here. That's kind of cool. Now, I don't have anything over here, but I know that the camera is just as bad right here. And that's where I'm going to be building because it's a build challenge. So I need to have room in the back. I could possibly go over here. Let's see if this foliage even looks any good over here, though. I hate to give up on the build already, but see, that don't even look good. Arguably, I don't think it looks very good in Glamour Gulch either, but I guess I just need to go with this. We need something that we can put on the ground as some kind of grass. Okay, let me do that. And I'm going to connect these pieces. Oh, seriously? Mushrooms look good anywhere. There's a rock here in the way. Why does this game hate me? So even if I did the above shot like I was thinking would look really good, that would happen. Unless I faked it with those little corner pieces, which is tedious. I can maybe try and fake an arch. Kind of weird that this challenge came up today. I was binging architectural like videos last night, and I was like, why am I not subscribed to this channel, this architectural digest? And then I realized that I was. I was like, okay, good job, me. I think I'm gonna try to hide this behind a tree. Or I could just leave it. I could leave it, and then we could put some kind of something to mask that a little bit. Feels like this side is not far enough over based on where it was messed up. See, if I could get this shot, I think I would roll with this. I think that would be decent enough, even though it's kind of messed up on the right side. Welcome in, Yoo-hoo. We are struggling with our Dreamsnap. I don't think that these are centered, but I don't think it's far off enough for me to care. Which is a big feat for me. If anything is just a little bit off, I have a mini freak out. Okay, we're gonna have to skip paving that corner right there. Okay, let's take a look at it. So we'll be taking our picture like right about here. That's not a good shot. I could move this one in a little bit. That way it matches that one. Because that one is struggling so hard. Okay, let's fix the focus too. So that'll be more what it looks like. I think I'm going to dress up my guy as like a dapper gentleman. Like with a suit and stuff that I normally don't wear. Because of the tags. But he doesn't actually have to be in it. I'm going to move that aside for a second. Yeah, dapper gentleman. Something like that. Something happened. I don't know what. I might have to reconfigure this a little bit. Okay, what if I, instead of a semicircle, we just did a bigger one like this? I might do a landscape and hide my avatar. It does better without my avatar. That's what I'm thinking too, Megley. I'm like, my avatar must just be butt ugly. Nobody likes him. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So we have a little bit of framing on the shot with the stuff, and then I can wedge in a little creature or something. Like a little statue. Jasmine, welcome in. Did you get your Dreamsnap done last night? I hope so. I didn't realize when you were saying how close you were cutting it, how close it was. But I hope that you did. How did everyone do? I'm back to 4K and I hated last week's. Congratulations. I got 2,500. I finished at 12:30 a.m. right down to the wire. I'm so glad that you got it in, though. Hopefully none of this is going to be in frame, because it's going to look like butt. If it does. Did you buy anything from the shop? I bought a fountain that I've been looking at for a long time. We can pull it out too. This one. Might use it in this build. It could look cool over here. Actually could look cool on either side, but maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So tempted to get the Golden Girls house. Someone called it that, and now I kind of need it. Okay, if it looks like their house, I get that. Now let's find statues. These are the ones that I wanted to use, like right on the edge here. So they're kind of in frame. The new beach house. Yeah, I didn't know what their house looked like, but if it reminds you of something like that, I would be like, oh yeah, I kind of need it too. if it was one of my favorite shows. This could look good over here. Like, just to change it up a little bit. We could do lions out front, too. Not lurking anymore. Thought I needed to because my son, who does school online, needed me off the net for a few for him to do his reading. No problem. Also kind of really like the fountain, the new one. Does a reading program that gets messed up if we're streaming something at the same time. Oof. Yeah, no. Don't mess with that. I think I've seen an episode or two of Golden Girls. I just never got super into it either. I'm pretty sure my mom made fun of me every time I put it on. It's like, why are you watching those old ladies? I don't know. They're funny. Chill. My kiddo has no school again tomorrow, but tomorrow is an online learning day. I think Golden Girls is one of the best written sitcoms. I love Golden Girls. See, I've always heard that it's awesome. And now as an adult, I'm hearing that even more, and I'm like, why didn't you let me watch? Just leave me alone. Like the theme song. Need to watch Golden Girls. I think that these might be kind of cool out here too. I just don't know if it's overkill. Let me be me, Mom. Yeah, if this is the extent of the rebellion. My God. She also didn't like The Simpsons. She really hated that one. So you would just change the channel just so you didn't have to hear it. You'd just be like, all right, I don't want to hear it the whole tirade. Oh, we'll just change the channel for you. Maybe I'll put Phil back here with Hades. Because those are kind of tall enough to stand out. I feel like we're losing a lot because of this fence, but I really like it. Maybe the tiered look is actually pretty good too. Like having one of these taller than the other. Wait, I'm grabbing the wrong fill. Now my daughter goes to her room on her laptop to watch stuff. Not that we would disapprove, nor would we approve. I don't know if those don't look centered. What happened? Maybe I just have to move this one out. And then this one has to go out too, but alright, that looks alright. Like the other night, she tells us she got traumatized by Alien and she watched it without us knowing. And it's like, if we were told, we would have told you not to. But she taught herself. My aunt forbade me of watching Charmed, so when my mom and I left her house, I finally finished all seasons. You're like, I'm binge watching this. Nobody can stop me now. And now we can't see. I really like the fountain, though. That looks great, actually. But we can't see our little statues out front, which I think are really important. But I could be getting into the weeds. Okay, once we turn this on, and we finally get to see all the detail, I think this is good. For the 4th day in a row, every single school is closed in my state. I'm glad that they're not, like, putting people in jeopardy, like, especially kids, just to get to school when it's that bad. So that's good. It's too dang cold and the roads won't clean off with the negative temps. Exactly. I'm gonna buy another one of those fountains. Actually, I'm gonna buy a few, but I was never told not to watch anything, but both my parents worked, so I had time to do what I wanted without them knowing. But I never did watch anything they wouldn't approve of. Oh, I don't want to buy that. I was just trying to talk to you. Let's buy. Negative temps until Tuesday next week. No! It's supposed to clear out tomorrow, so I'm gonna go run errands and stuff. I'm gonna hit the post office and go do my regular things tomorrow. Newest. Hold on. Let's go oldest first. Okay. For some reason, if you hit oldest first, that's where you're gonna get the newest things. I don't get it, but it's fine. Individuals still get sent to program. Many of them have wheelchairs, walkers, abnormal gaits, and the streets are atrocious. Oh my god. Crazy what happens when you give your kids trust. I have doctor's appointments tomorrow, so I gotta get out regardless. I'm gonna buy more of those. Maybe we can have it look like Cruella busts through the gate. I'm still bummed about the floor, y'all. The grass. I'm like, why can't it be green? Why can't we just, like, choose what color each biome is? Well, this is a handy way to get through. And where should I build from? Let's look at this again. Okay, I think he needs to be further back. Like right there, that's a good spot. Hate when it's cold because I don't like wearing shoes, but then my family will nag me to keep them on. You gotta wear shoes in this house. It is -4 right now for me. I think it's in the 40s over here, which is good. That means it's actually gonna start melting. Hopefully it melts enough today. Okay, it's 50 right now. Let's go. Yeah, but Jack, you were so scary. It's just the way he creeped into frame. I'm not used to the villagers walking around while I work on this stuff. Tomorrow will be -14, and you still haven't gotten any snow. I don't think. I think I'm gonna flip them around. I would rather have her face over here, and then if we don't get his face, it's okay. Don't worry, my house shoes are nearby. I wear Crocs everywhere. I don't care anymore. I'm at Croc age. Correct. Cold without the snow. Hopefully that eliminates some of the hassle, though. I think I'm going to continue this. And this one I'm going to have to fake again. Hopefully this one isn't so close that people can tell. Okay, so wherever this eliminates, that's where I'm going to have to end the shot. Crocs will somehow leave my feet. Don't you put them in sport mode? You gotta put them in sport mode. Okay, that don't look bad. And then we'll like tilt it down just a bit. But you can't see all the wondrous landscaping I've done. Hang on, let me see if I can get these to fit together better, because there's a weird... Why did I do that? Probably because I couldn't see. What's that? That's when you take the little flippy thing in the front and then you put it behind your heel so they don't come off. I only usually do that if I'm gonna be hauling. Or I'm mowing the lawn. Yeah, I think we do need that bigger fountain on the other side to just emphasize what's happening in this little esplanade. And I think I want to turn her a bit too. So she's a little bit more this way. Oh my god, you guys. I just remembered what I was watching. The Architectural Digest video. It was RuPaul's house. Holy smokes! That's a beautiful house. There's parts where I'm like, oh, that's kind of garish. But he's a drag queen, so whatever. But some of it, I'm like, oh, that's good. Whoever designed this room, that is just fabulous. Don't understand, my other foot will take them off. Hey, you can't stay long. Love the thumbnail. Thank you so much, Feb. I just saw I know you can't stay long. I just saw a notification that you were playing a Nemo for the first time. I was like, oh, cool. And it was like late night. So I was like, oh, let me pop in and see what Feb thinks about a Nemo. I got on there, streamed 4 days ago. And it told me that the notification told me it was like you just started. I'm so confused. But anyways, y'all check out Feb. Play games like Heartopia and Nemo and AC, or not ACNH, DDV. My brain is just mixing them all together. I'm doing good, Robert. Welcome back. Crazy, yeah, I want to play again soon. It looks really, really cute. I can't wait to check that one out. Also, Heartopia. Dumb YouTube is binge drinking again. That's what it feels like. It's just never that great with the notifications. I don't think you. Oh, wait. You're gonna hang out with me, bestie. Ain't gonna worry about what she's doing right now because we're not even close to taking our picture. Maybe if I pull that forward, I don't know. If it's, yeah, okay, it's more visible, at least. It doesn't make sense, but from this perspective, I don't think you can tell. What else can I do? I feel like it needs some kind of standout architectural element, like on the sides. I'm trying to think of what. Yeah, let's scroll. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I was gonna use those too if I could. Oh, I can't? Okay. Never mind. I thought that would be cute, poking through there. I got these fountains, Robert, but these are old. I've just been waiting to buy them forever, but I'm really glad to have them now. I was like, I don't need it. I kept talking myself out of it. I needed them. I don't think this is gonna make sense. Maybe if my character blocks it enough, it'll be okay. Sweet. Okay. Never mind. DTV needs a coffee place. Yeah, that would be cute. Why is the fountain spraying black water? I didn't look at it that closely. It does kind of look like ink, now that you pointed out. You ruined my fountain, Jasmine. I'm kidding. Oh, these would look nice, maybe. I have to think about what kind of lamps are, like, the most visible out here. So maybe that actually isn't the best option. Looks like oil. I was thinking ink because of, like, Oswald. It is wine. Maybe. It's not the best iteration of water they could have done. It kind of looks like spiders scattering off. Sorry. I know that's not making it better. I could put a banner behind here. If I move this back. It might be blocking a little too much though. But it does add a little bit more color and like something's happening. Okay, I'm looking for some kind of like big statue or stone thing or something. Do have these, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. I actually saw where these come from, by the way. These are pillars that are inside the Disneyland castle in Paris. So these are like supposed to attach to a roof, because otherwise I was like, what is this supposed to be? But that was kind of cool that they added their own elements from their castle into the game. Thought maybe something like this on the side of the wall could be kind of cool. Like that, but then this side is all lumpy. So it would just be on that one side. I'm glad you guys like the spiral face. I really struggled then on that last night. I couldn't get it to look right, and then I woke up early today. I was like, wait a minute, do it like this, and then I redid it. Don't know if that's gonna help balance out what's happening over here. A little bit. I like the music over here. Are you guys okay? Is everybody doing all right? Kind of don't like it with those honey or like beehive looking things. I'm going to say honeycomb things, but might be able to use this somehow. Everybody's in a trance. I'm good. I'm just checking on y'all. Oh, this could be pretty out here somewhere. I don't know if you're going to see this, but... Or maybe it could go on this side, actually. But then it's going to cover up my little thing. Meh. You have these pillars too, but they don't match at all. Oh, we do have a little hopscotch. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it should go here, though. I just want to add something to the ground, too. Like, I'm looking for a little, like, a nice feature, like, made of stone, but I'm also looking for something that can make the ground look more interesting. And I thought that those little tire streaks would be kind of it, but maybe I should mess with those again. Because depending on where my character is, they might not even be a problem. See, if I could use BB.move, I could just... Stone Pass from Wish Blossom? I don't know if I ever crafted those, the snow ones. I do have this too. Like, I could fit this in so it doesn't feel so abrupt when this ends. I don't want to back out. I'll have to remember to fix that. Looks amazing. Thank you, cosplay. Welcome in. Sort of on the struggle bus with this snap, but slowly but surely we're getting closer. I think I want to add some candles and stuff too. I think that might kind of spice it up a little bit. I haven't used candles in a while. I sort of secretly banned myself from them because I was using them in every snap, and I'm like, all my snaps look the same. Jasmine, I'm worried about you. Don't spiral that hard. It's not even Tuesday yet. Okay, so that's the Hades one. I already used that. Confused by this week's Dreamsnap when it says architectural. Does it include like greenhouse builds? If so, I have one ready to go. I would consider that. I think like they've been trying to make them more open-ended, which I appreciate because I've been able to be a lot more creative with it. I just use big houses because I'm like, don't get much more architectural than this, but then my contribution is going to be my landscaping. So I think it's open to interpretation. Because you use Corolla for all of them, they look the same. That's only been the last 3. I have no idea what to do yet. Jasmine waits 2 spiral hours before it's due. What's the house you're using here? This is the Florida Haunted Mansion. Can't remember what it's actually called in this. Let me see if I can find the skin name. Placed in this village. Okay. Haunted Mansion House. There's another one, though. The California one. This one is just called Haunted Mansion. Okay, so that's how they differentiate the two. I would love to see their Phantom Manor in the game. That would be so cool. Because they have a totally different kind of vibe to their Haunted Mansion in the Disneyland Paris park. Yeah, Haunted Mansion stuff. And I'm using 2 of them. So one of them is my house, and then one is just a double of the skin. Yes, you too, Mia. Oh my god, their like Phantom Manor and the way that it links up with the story on Thunder Mountain, it's kind of awesome. I'm obsessed with both, so I want both. Here, let me get this out of here. I just want this open so we get more sunlight. And I stop feeling like that's an actual rock. My only like regret here is the floor, how orange it is compared to everything. Gotta go. I'll work. Talk to you later. No problem, Feb. Don't be sorry. We'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping in while you could. I hope that work goes by fast. I just keep trifling about the orange ground. But it's not that big of a deal. I keep telling myself that, but then I keep looking at it, I'm like, it's so orange! But I literally have nowhere else to do this. Everywhere else where I thought maybe I could, I have a build, or it's just not quite big enough. We need trees out here too. Not got money at the moment, but on Saturday payday I'm going to subscribe as I like your builds and I'm working on one, so could use some inspiration. Oh, I appreciate that, cosplay. You can always just hang out. That totally works too. You don't have to become a member. but that also helps my channel. I think maybe this could be pretty. Like we could mix in some of the big cypress trees with the little ones. Except it's not quite fitting the way I want it to. Forgotten Lands is hard to come up for. Yeah, I struggle with the layout of that area too. I was thinking about maybe putting this in the forest, since I'm probably going to nuke it anyways pretty soon. Part of it anyways. But I still didn't have enough room. I'm going to use these cypress trees again. These are probably my favorite trees in the game. Didn't really pay them any mind when I was a kid, when I saw cypress trees, but now I'm like, oh, these are fabulous. Did everybody have a favorite kind of tree when they were a kid? I'm just thinking about it now. I'm like, did anybody really think anything about trees when they were kids? Probably not. What's the highest moonstone reward you can get? I saw somebody get 550 today. You can get up to 12,000 moonstones. That is if you get number 1. And the closest I've ever got was like in the 60s on the ranking. So, yeah, 12K. I liked blue spruce. So you had a favorite tree? Okay. I think I liked pine trees a lot, or we had those redwoods, and my brain just kind of conflates them and is like, oh, those are the same thing. They're not. They're different. They're very different. But the redwoods and the sequoia, however you want to call, those were very cool. You did. I think I'm gonna have to move the car a little bit so I can like scooch one of these in. I think it needs it. Staring at the fountains with the black liquid is tripping me out. Oh no, is that what the spiral eyes are about? Don't get tripped out by the fountains. Really neat inspiration how you did the bush. It's catching my eye. Those are from Wish Blossom Ranch. So you can see how it's separated into sections. I just snaked it around. And then there's these really handy little corner pieces that I've been using. Like, so this spot cannot fit a whole other little quarter like this. So I just use these little notch pieces to fake it. And over here too, because we also didn't have room right here. But this shouldn't be in the shot, I hope, I pray. People complained about the chocolate fountain. At least it's free. That one cost money. They complained about it? I liked that thing. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh yay, I can do my Willy Wonka build, but actually have like a chocolate fountain in the picture. Don't want to do this, but it kind of looks like a female body part with the fountains. As you know that. As the, you know what's spraying. No! Jasmine. Okay, so it's not going to be that from that angle, though. Jasmine. Dig it. Looks great to me. Very clever. So something similar in Facebook where someone spelt Cruella in Modish March with the hedges. Oh, that's cool. I was thinking it looks like a different body part, to be honest. But now that you point that one out, I'm like, oh, man. I thought this was looking like internal organs, which I was like, that's kind of cool. But then, this looked great, but the overhead is something. So I guess it's good that the camera sucks over here and I don't take it this way. But I was thinking if it was overhead, I would probably put that right there. Still looks like boobs, doesn't it? Well. I think you're overreacting, Jasmine. That's what I thought it looked like, Logan. Y'all. I was gonna look for a different kind of lamp too. I'm not sure this one totally works. How am I the straight man in this? Y'all misbehaving. That's the blue lamp. There's these that might actually, those kind of fit with that, but sometimes I feel like the double lamp is too much to do like rows of them, and I don't like the rows. I survived the dentist. Welcome back, Gambit. I'm glad that you're okay. Okay, that's the other one I was thinking of, but I don't. It doesn't quite work. So I might have to go with these that I'm not totally sure about either. Looks like a bug's head to me, but I didn't want to say anything. I'm always misbehaving. Let me see, let's go back here. See if I can find anything else cool, because we're missing something. We could use these little night things. Those are kind of cool. Megley! No! Don't! This could also be an option out here. Did that a lot in school. I'm gonna put you guys in separate tanks. Maybe this tree off on the side. I don't know. I don't think that it stands out enough against the brick, though. I'm gonna put it over here just because. But I think I'm gonna use those big mossy trees from... what island are you on? I am on Wish Blossom, so I'm in the bind. This is not my first pick, but this is like the biggest biome I could find. TJ regretting streaming now. I am. What is this? I'm being mutinied. Okay, that one stands out better. That's storybook. Oh, my bad. It's Storybookville. Sorry. Yeah, not Wish Blossom. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I got real focused on trying to find something good. We could do like a little one of these, but I don't know. That's exactly my brain. Just spiraling out. Okay, this is about where we were. I really like these lamps, but yeah. Pergola. We had a stream the other a couple of days ago. I was trying to think of the word pergola, but I couldn't remember the name. What's the quickest way to level up horses? Feels like it's taking forever. I found out if you have Oswald's train tracks and you just run over top of them, your horse will continuously jump, and that helped me get them leveled up really fast. You could also fake it with some really small items and just have them like in a row and have them run back and forth on those two if you don't have these trolley tracks. Hey Jesse, welcome in. Oh no! No problem. Definitely take care of yourself. That is so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jesse. We're sending virtual hugs your way. And take all the time you need away from the internet. I know me, like, when I'm grieving and stuff, I get angry, so, like, I have to stay away from people. Need to get more tracks? Yeah, but you gotta craft them. Yeah, definitely send in hugs. About to hop in the shower. If you're still here when I'm done, I'll see you then. Most definitely. We'll be here for a minute. You're welcome, Jesse. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's always hard. What if I did that just to add some texture? I don't know if that's a good idea. But it does kind of tie in the colors that are around, and I don't know. I'm gonna put those there. But yeah, these are the straight trolley tracks. I just put those in my plaza, and I had them there. And then I realized that my horse was like constantly jumping and getting that little experience point. So I just ran him back and forth there for quite a while. I'm gonna scroll this whole thing and not find anything. Sometimes you scroll to the bottom and you're like, oh, it's like Christmas. I forgot I had this. I forgot I had that. Not today. Yeah, this will be on YouTube. It is on YouTube right now. We're live. Okay, I want to grab one of those for sure. I don't think those are going to make a return. You should grind the resources if I had the time. With so many games that want us to log in every day, it gets to be a struggle. Oh, like a build tutorial. I've never made a video like that. Somebody asked me about that, about how I did my ruin flooring though, and I thought about it. I just don't know how to edit stuff still, but I'm like slowly learning more techie stuff and experimenting again. I just get scared when I touch stuff. I'm like, did I break it? I broke it. Okay. I knew I would break it. No, Red, don't do that. Your time is valuable. Spiraling on this Dreamsnap, not gonna lie. What if I made this, all of this, a graveyard? Yes. We're gonna do that. We're gonna have more of this coming out, and we're gonna have more statues. But I am out of space. Really don't have much more over here. It's like a mirrored version of this side over here. So if I moved it, don't. I have a sore throat, and I'm hoping it's just cold air. Don't feel bad. It's just my throat. Did you try the tequila trick? Okay, I like that tree too, actually. Like a constant frog in my throat. Yeah, you might want to try tea instead. There's something at Starbucks called a medicine ball that Kay used to get all the time, and that was helpful. Been drinking hot tea. I don't do alcohol. Oh, okay. My bad. I probably should have asked that first. Do you think Naboo Star Wars is too far-fetched for this challenge? I don't, Jesse, but I don't know that everybody loves Star Wars as much as I do. Because if I saw that, I'd be like, oh, that's awesome. But other people might be like, because there was a lot of people that were at least vocally upset that they were adding a little bit of Star Wars to the game. But then me and Gambit both did like 4K on at least one of our submissions for Star Wars stuff. So I don't know. It's a risk. But I would be into it. Speaking of, gonna grab a warm drink. No problem. Like, that sounds like something I would see and be like, oh, that's sick. I love that. But I also don't want to tell you something where it's like, it might not go well with the overall community. Yeah, if they're not fans, they won't vote. You could play around with it and be like, actually, I like this enough to take the risk and submit it. Wonder if coffee also helps with sore throats, just in case I get one. I don't do tea. I've never heard that it does, but you never know. I think it's funny they have dogs in the shop, like Nana. The last time we had a challenge like this one, I built a little flower village with a long and had Max in the middle of it as the character. Oh, that's cool. I like that, Jasmine. A lot of non-Star Wars fans won't recognize the house. Yeah, so it could go either way. One is game off, realize many they do with the companions, like the cats and dogs. It's where I can type. Pond, not long. Okay. You're good. Oh, maybe we should use one of these cool clocks. Like put this out somewhere. Right in the middle of the driveway. That makes sense. My hands are super cold, so they hurt. No problem, y'all. We're also going to have to think about tag items at some point today. Okay, this is what I wanted to use up here, but I actually think these fountains are working better. I wonder if I could still fit these in somehow. I don't think so. That's alright. Wait. I said no, but then I was like, what about here? Or over here? Let me just put that over there. I don't know. Not really worried about it. My snaps are not meant for everyone. That's okay with me. I would definitely go for it then. Because that sounds really cool. I don't think anybody else is really going to be doing that kind of thing either, so yours is going to stand out. Hate spring, I really do, but ready for no more winter. Yeah, try wrapping them together. I would vote for Star Wars, me too, in a heartbeat. Yeah, we are Star Wars fans though, we are biased. So, take that into account. I don't know. I don't see any kind of like themes where like, ick, I hate that theme. I'm not gonna vote for it. Even though like I'm not the biggest fan of every IP. There's none where I'm like, yuck, I absolutely will not support this because of the franchise. But Star Wars fans are a little different. Maybe you have a really obnoxious Star Wars fan in your family and it really puts you off to the whole franchise. That could be a thing. Never saw Star Wars, but I'm a fan of lightsabers. I liked it when I was a kid and then fell off because I became a teenager and I was too cool for sci-fi. Then during the pandemic I had nothing to do and so I watched every single movie and then watched every single series they had on D Plus during that time. And it started with one that Star Wars fans don't like because I watched it because of Donald Glover was in it. I redecorated my kitchen and IRLs. It's Star Wars now? That sounds so cool. I'm curious if TJ votes for Olaf submissions. I have, Gambit, and I thought about it. Though, I did have pause. That's the one where I'm like, Olaf is such a prominent feature in this shot. They must be an Olaf fan. Pro tip, don't test if your cup warmer is hot by touching it. I hope that you're okay. I feel like Teen TJ would make fun of Teen Me. No, Teen Me would have never said anything. It was hard to get me to talk. I don't know if that was like fully... I don't know. I had stuff going on. I'm fine. Okay, good. But yeah, I was intensely shy. I would not talk to anybody pretty much. I don't know if that some of that is like linked with autism where you like have trouble speaking. I don't know. I checked if my tea was hot by drinking it. Living life on the edge. Okay, I'm just mindlessly scrolling at this point. This could also work here if it does fit underneath. I could give this more texture this way. More tongue pain. My friend with autism never shuts up. There is one, like a version of it where you don't speak, or not as much as most folks. Nonverbal, that's what it is. I was basically that as a very young person. We're very quiet if we don't know you. Yeah. At least I am. I feel that way too. Like, I will eventually warm up to coworkers and stuff and say all kinds of crazy crap. And they're just like, what? Looks can also be judgmental. I didn't look at nobody either. Like, another thing with autism, you tend to not look at people. And so, like, you can overcorrect because they're like, oh, you don't make eye contact, so you must have autism. So you can overdo it, too. And then it's like a staring contest. Like, you're at a job interview, and you're like, how much eye contact is too much eye contact? Probably too much for me to think that whole thought and, like, burn a hole into their head just staring at them. But now I can't look away. It's gonna show weakness. I stare at the floor, then people get mad at me. My niece is also very minimal with speaking. She is nonverbal unless she is comfortable. I hate job interviews. Can't look at people when I talk, it hurts. I'm shy until I get to know you, then after that I don't shut up. Sorry, I just remembered I'm still supposed to be looking for something fabulous. Don't know what. Oh, you could use these little steward bots as little robots that go, like, live around in your build, by the way, Jesse. These are cute. Yep, spiraling. Eye contact isn't the only way people can look at others, just in their general direction. Yeah, I wasn't making no eyeballs at anybody. I just didn't want anybody to pick on me. But that didn't mean that I was a bully because of it. I just didn't talk. For the most part. Unless I was like, everybody likes music. I can talk about music. So I did that a lot. When I had to talk to people my age. Autism isn't all the same characteristics. It's like saying all neurotypical people have the exact same habits no matter what. People are individuals. Yep. My kiddo will talk to everyone, and he's also autistic. Getting out of the shower in January. January feels like punishment. Yeah, I feel that. Me this morning, it's so cold here. I am striking out on this doom scroll, guys. I don't even know exactly what I'm looking for, but I'm like, a thing. I need a thing. But what is it? These could also look kind of good here. But it's too cutesy and flowery. Not the Olafs. Get him out of here. You need to wait to get out of the shower until February. That's an idea. Megley, can I wait until July? That's even better. What about the Haunted Horseman? I do have him hidden now. He's behind a cypress tree. But I could use him to flesh out like the graveyard that I'm trying to do now. Against against my better judgment. Made peppermint coffee. Ooh. Peppermint coffee sounds good. Okay, so where would these live if they made sense? I guess here. I'm gonna put that over there. I don't know if I'm gonna pave this whole thing. Yeah, okay, so I want to grab one of these two. And I want to see how it looks in the shot. Might not even see these over here. Hold on. I was like, oh, we should do a whole graveyard and stuff. Look at my graveyard, guys. Isn't it good? Stupid idea. Stupid idea that was good. I'm neurotypical, just very weird. It's graveyarding so good at ghosts. That's one way to look at it. I think these can go over here. I don't think these are doing anything. And this. So I can get a little bit of graveyard out here. I think that's too... I have to get rid of that. Remove it. Sorry, I had a hiccup and I was fighting it really hard. I couldn't get my hand off the controller fast enough to hit the mute. Okay, we see a little bit more now. That's good. I think I will layer those instead of having this cypress tree in such a prominent spot. I'm gonna like kind of sneak it in the back, and then I'm gonna do one of these. Oh no, my poor ears. Okay, that looks good. I'm into that. We should do that again. We all hiccup sometimes. I was scared it was going to turn into a burp. I was like, that's so gross. Do not. Oh, maybe I move this closer. Let's check this out. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're doing something. I mean, we do that too. Yeah. Stupid bodies. Okay. Let's see if I can get the spacing. You laugh at burps? I think they're gross. Fart jokes will get me every time, though. So make that make sense. Okay, maybe this goes here. Burp a lot and have to remind myself not to do it on stream. It's actually worse on stream because you swallow so much and then you accidentally swallow a lot of air at the same time. I laugh at that too. Let's get our character out of here for a second. Because I'm curious if I can make that little path, like scrolling down, work. I'm an adult, I swear. I swear too. That must make me an adult. What do you call a dinosaur fart? No! That's what we call it. We call it no. What do they call it? I must know now. A blast from the past. Okay. That's pretty cute. Well, I don't burp a lot, but when I have carbonated drinks, I chug them, so that's why I burp. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna have to get out of here. Good one, Jasmine. Take my upvote. No! Oh! Let me make an interesting picture! I'm gonna see if this even looks good. But, ooh. Okay. So I can't because that's there. What if... Why don't skeletons fart in public? Welcome in, Ellington, during the fart joke hour. Not allowed to have anything interesting. I feel that. I know the pain. Looks amazing. Don't make me regret my submission. I really hope that it turns out well. And people like it, because I will. I do use Reddit. I don't really talk on there, though. People are nuts. But yeah, that seems like kind of the only semi-legit place you can get information at this point. That is not AI. Because they don't have the guts. That's cute. No. Ooh. I think I want to do an office where people study architecture. That sounds cool, Ellington. See, I think this would add something kind of fun. It's just not going to work out for me. Because the game hates me. Okay, so what's next? I think we need some kind of foliage here in this corner. But I don't know if we have one that's going to fit right. I only got 600 this week, so I'm super happy. You're happy for 600? We're happy for this challenge. I wonder if I can, like, brighten it up a little bit with this dark foliage. I don't know if that's a good idea. Or this, actually, maybe. That fits the cypress trees a little better. Go like this. Don't like when people download randomly something harmless. I haven't seen that too much. I've seen people like totally fly off the handle after they misread something or didn't understand what somebody meant on Reddit. Better than 400, yeah. Let's see if that looks good. So we just cover up the orange a bit. That's helpful. I hear somebody singing in the background. I might move my character back a bit. That's too far. I was hoping to get more of the fountains in the shot. But also not lose the roof line here. I feel like we're just getting a shot downwards, though, of a lot of pathing. So, we need something to break this up. And I don't want this perfectly straight, but it's gonna make me... That's even worse. I don't like that at all. I think they're ripping you off bad. I see a lot of people post here, amazing, so don't get down about them. Yeah, they changed the scoring system, and it is rough. A lot of people are, like, really, really good. Cruella is hiding behind the pole. Yeah, she's hanging out with me, so she's stuck. I wonder if I could force, like, the perspective, like, change my camera angle. Hold on, let's try something. I could use Oswald's car too, instead of this one. But I'm curious if I put that there. Let me move it closer. Only got 1200 today. Well, that didn't do anything. Looks like I'm gonna get hit by a car. Why did the soldier flush at the toilet? Why? Can I move this back any? It was his duty. Okay. That wasn't bad. Yeah, let me copy this just to get something happening behind our characters. I thought Megley would like that one. I was able to force a perspective on my snap. Now it looks like Kristoff is holding the lightsaber instead of me. That's crazy. I think low scores causing people to buy moonstones. Everyone needs to stop buying them to send a message. Yeah. I never buy them. But yeah, they definitely did that so people would have to buy more often. Okay, I like this box. I'm thinking about using these other boxes that she came with. Watch out, she's a crap driver. That's what I was trying to get across with those crazy car tracks. You'll never catch me spending real money on fake items. I can have a real item. There's a couple bundles where they're just moonstone bundles that came with a certain outfit, like limited time. I still regret the wizard one. But that was the first one they ever put out, and I was like, I don't know if it's really worth it. But yeah, now they just put out dresses every time they do a moonstone bundle, so I don't think I would either. I'll use the moonstones I make from Dreamsnaps, so I have not a lot even. Yeah, I'm trying to budget that way too. Like, if based on what I earn, that's what I should be spending, if anything. I quit buying moonstones after the changes. I don't like how his hand is cut off and hers isn't. Let me look at the focus. I feel like you're not even going to get like 90% of this shot. And it is getting dark in my game, so let me fix that. I don't know what time of day I want to do this snap. Oh my god. It's so bright over here now. But that looks beautiful. Like, why can't I have this perspective? Oop. Only buy moonstones if there's a bundle. So... I guess I could take it from like right here. But then I gotta fill in those spaces, and I don't know if I fully can. I was so close to getting the camera where I wanted it. We are missing a lot of the ceiling, though. Like the roof. Why? What is it here? What is this stupid little rock? That's what I'm clipping on? Come on. What was that noise? How come I see all the characters? Oh, because we're in, not in build mode, we're in camera. I got 1200, but I assumed it was because I didn't do a salon theme, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, I got 2500 too. I also did not do a literal salon, so maybe that was it. Brad didn't do one either. Still trying to think about how to fix this path. Like, maybe I can just, like, bring this closer and try to eat up some of the space. Maybe I'll put it right behind my character. I guess that's a little better. Okay. I feel a little better about that. And then I could put my clock in the back. I wish I could turn the characters off while I'm working, because they are distracting. Alright, let's check out our trees. Don't want to cover up too much of the building, but I do want some, like, mossy stuff growing over. And a little bit of shade. I don't think that's doing anything, but I'm going to keep it here. Of course, one of these won't fit. Why would it? That would make my life easy. Oh yeah, I was going to put these little soldier guys out somewhere. I wonder if that even gets into the frame. Oh, it does. Does it? Yeah, you can see it. That's kind of cool. But I would like some on the other side too. That's a bummer. There's really nothing I can do about that. Wait. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Something! Give me something! Okay, there's a little bit of leaf coming in. I like that. Sorry, I'm staring so hard at this. Okay, one of those trees in the back is not where it needs to be. This needs to be over. Maybe like that. So I'm gonna lose the monster parts on my character. I don't think people get it. They don't like it. Let's get rid of this stuff. And this stuff. And where is face paint? Get rid of that. We can get rid of his glasses too. He needs some eyeshadow though. I don't know really where I want to put these guys. I don't know, the salon just seemed too much the same. You really only use the Disney or Daisy items. Yeah, I did an outdoor salon. It didn't do super duper well. Wait, oh, we can put that behind the mailbox. Wouldn't that be a cool mailbox? It'd just be a knight in armor. And open it up. Okay, Max over there gave me like slight panic as a former Amazon driver. I'm like, there's a dog behind the gate. See him? He's like just waiting to bite me. We might hang out with him for his pose. I kind of want the shot to be closer to my character. I think I went through this already. But we weren't getting enough landscaping, so it's not gonna work the way that I want it to. And I just need to get over it. I think that R2-D2 also has a decent pose that we could try out. But if I do it over here, my character is going to move. Let's see how either one works. I'm going to move this car, though. Oh, you guys, I didn't even put anything in the back. We got to do that. Okay, gazebo is huge. All these tag items are massive. But that one's small and it has the same amount. I'm gonna take that gazebo off. I'm gonna try to work with some of the small items. That one you can stack. That one's not as big. We can do that. And Mickey statue. Hopefully you don't see any of this stuff. It feels like they are sorting their tag items with the ones that have the most. Like, what's the biggest item we can shoehorn in there? Like, that is huge. Okay, hopefully that doesn't interfere with anything else. Could probably do all the dragon pieces. Those aren't so big. Smaller than some of the stuff they had. These have got weird footprints too. Okay, I'm scared of those. I don't know if it's gonna get glitched. Let's see if I can fit these deers in here. These archways are decently skinny, even though they're kind of big. Smaller than some of the other stuff we got. Okay, we got the snake. I don't know if he's such a good item to use. I could put something in the middle. He might get deleted. Pretty sure these already count, but just in case. I forgot about this item. The cauldron from the Black Cauldron. Yeah, I think that only goes on water. Oh, don't put that out. I don't know if that's going to pick up or not. I wonder how long it takes them to patch scores when extra things are used for tags. I think they already, like, set it in motion. We're just the last ones to find out about it. Okay, I don't think that's going to bother anything. This can go on the ground. This is going to be a pain in the butt to clean up later. So used to doing build challenges on an island. Still getting a lot of tags for these items though, so that's good. I don't really have a number that I'm going for anymore. I kind of just go until I'm bored of it. Until I'm tired of, like, trying to shimmy stuff in. Those are gonna already count. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to back out. Maybe that's why those scores are being given. Maybe AICs behind the buildings. I think after a certain point, if you put out too many items, it does, like, have a negative action against your snap. At least that's what I've heard, but I don't know. There's a lot of speculation because they're not fully transparent about how the scores are given, because if people knew, they would immediately just do the thing to get the most. moonstones back. Okay, this is where I was. Yeah, this is that's a really tiny item that can fit right there. Okay, that one right there. Still getting really good tags for these super small stuff. See, you just had to scroll down a bit and not settle for the giant things they were telling you were the best tagged items. These get decent tags too, and you can like stack these up like this. Okay, I got room for another one of those. Feeling kind of good about my tags. Better than oh, I should probably back out. Let's back out. Hopefully that stuff doesn't disappear. Like it would jerk their wallets to give people what they deserve. If no one can tell, don't have a good thought in my pea-brain for Game Loft. Yeah, they're a really money-minded company. And Gambit apparently has played their games for longer than before we even, like, Disney Dreamlight was a thing. But they were pretty bad back then, too. I don't think I put this in. Oh, I can't. That's because I can't. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go for these super small things. I don't know if that's too big. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm tired of doing this, so we're gonna actually take the shot soon. Or at least I'm gonna get to the point where I'm like, okay, we can go back to building and like look at this again with fresh eyes so I can have kind of an idea what's missing. That's too big. I wonder if 2 of these will fit in there. Nope. Speaking of Gambit, I watched a few of his garden videos. Happy to have a few ideas to go to now. Thanks for the link. No problem. I'm so glad that that worked out. I wish I could be a gardener. I really do. The only thing that I've done well with is succulents and cacti. Those did great with me, but they're also hard to transport. They're pokey. They're mean. But I like those guys. This is my favorite part of Dreamsnap these days. How crazy I can go hiding things. You can hide them for me, Pam. You can do it. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm tired. Not tired like go to bed tired, but like tired of this. I always get scared that my stuff is going to delete too. In Florida, I could grow what I wanted, but here it's a new ball game. Yeah, I would imagine like the winters don't get as extreme in Florida, so you could probably grow a lot of things most of the year. Not the spirals. I'm tired of this grandpa. That's how I'm feeling. Just a little bit. I feel like my tags should be pretty good at this point, but I'm like, do I need more? I might need more. And I hope that this doesn't show up in the back. Stepped out? Wait. Sure, I've for sure been struggling to be excited about Dreamsnap themes for a while now, and is shown in the end results. Stepped out onto my porch with no shoes on to grab my mail. Succulents don't need as much water, so probably why they didn't die as soon. That's too dang bad. Yeah, though, they seem like they retained water better, too. Like, they have, like, they developed to the point where they're like, oh, we're not going to get a lot of water, so let's hang on to it. So they could kind of, like, self-regulate. I like that about crabs, too, by the way. They also self-regulate. So if I didn't get something perfect as I was learning how to take care of them, they figured it out. The rest. Had a heater in my covered porch. I had veggies all year. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, low effort plant, for sure. It is genuinely the polar opposite over here. Brush fire season and heat waves. Staff safe in the cold, though. Both are dangerous. I do not miss the fires in California. We've even had some, like, my mom was ready to evacuate when we were super little kids. She had, like, all her stuff packed up and was ready to go because it was coming down our canyon. But it didn't make it to our trailer. I was gonna say house. Didn't make it to our trailer. We were spared. I meant stay. I'm over Dreamsnaps 2 Pam. I always make effort and spiral and get 2 moonstones. Where I live, we have bitter cold and snow and ice during the winter, but during summer, we also have bad fire seasons. Yeah, I can see that because of all the wildlife and, like, the foliage out there. People are starting to, like, finally recognize, okay, we have to do, like, a controlled deforestation so these fires don't get as bad as they can be. No problem, Logan. I think I heard there are fires in Australia. I'm stumped by air plants. I killed mine and cried like a baby. I've never tried an air plant, but people have told me about those before, and I was like, I'll find a way. I'll make it happen. Yeah, we get fires easily. That's where I am. I hope that you're safe, Pam. That's so scary. Can this go? Okay, that can't go on the ground. We're about to the point where it will be pointless for me to put more out here, I think. Because I don't think they're going to be in frame. But I'll put this over here. I bought everything. Food, fertilizer for the spritzer for the bottle, and now a dried glob. It's a dried glob on my shelf. I love plants, but I have 8 cats, and they like eating plants, so I try not to have too many. Very lucky to be far away from the current fires, but you can still smell it. I imagine it gets really, like the fires get really extreme in Australia too. I hate when you smell the fires. Yeah, one time there was like multiple fires, and that my idiot ass went to California anyways because I had something to do. Don't remember what it was, but I went. And as soon as I landed, the smoke from the fires was so bad I immediately got like just dog sick, and I was sick for the rest of the trip. Oh, I remember why I didn't reschedule that because I was planning it with somebody else, and then they were gung ho about it, even though I'm like, it's on fire. They're like, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, okay, if you insist. Sorry for mostly lurking. I'm doing some writing. No problem, Audrey. Never be sorry for lurking, you guys. I really appreciate it. Lurking helps my channel as much as hanging out too. Are these big? Yeah, that's big. Where's the little square? I thought that could fit there. Okay, that could fit there. I said I was going to stop a while ago. We're still going. We're still getting good tags. It just checked. I should back out and save though, but I want to get these. Well, let's back out. We don't want to mess with that. Okay, I was at the butterflies. Let's go back down to those. I just don't want them to show up in my snap. They're a little too cheery for a haunted mansion. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to stop. We are going to see what our tags are. Oh, they're really good. Well, depending. If I went too high, that could be bad for me, but we'll find out. Let's see. Okay, wait, no. I want to go like this. Yeah, those are pretty good tags, at least in theory. Never seen tags like that. Oh my god. Yeah, most of them were like 4 and something. Yeah, that is pretty good. I wonder if there's a way I can make it look like he's picking up the bags for Cruella. Is there like, I could use the cat pose. Cruella would hate that. Wait, hate what? Hey Hey pose. I don't have Hey Hey. I think he is in the shop again though, right? I do have this one already though. You being nice to her. No, she would definitely have a footman. He looks like he's gonna throw his back out. I think I need to bring like another box out here. I need Hey Hey. I want Hey Hey. I don't know if he's here or if he was just in somebody else's recommended that I watched today. That might be my recommended animal. Yeah, I don't think I got him. Corella's a butthead. She's not the best. That's for sure. We got some other little suitcases and stuff, but I don't know if they're gonna work. I don't think so because of the color. Let me just grab these maybe and then rotate them so they don't look so samey. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Don't forget to let me know about tomorrow. I will definitely let you know. I'll send a message in Discord if I got my stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be the first thing I got going tomorrow. Okay, and I kind of want Cruella doing a pose too. I don't really love my placement that much. I feel like I could do better. I think he needs to be in the process of picking it up for it to look right. That's going to be really tricky. That is a really fast animation. Like, there would be okay. Might even move him off to the side a little bit. I think I need more path. Oh, it's broken right there. Just posted my air plants in general chat. The puddles? Okay. That's disappointing though. I heard that they just live off of air, but I'm like, how does that even happen? I was dubious about those plants. Kinda don't look right, do it? They look like spiders? They do? For those who haven't finished your island, or finish your island today for the event, also don't forget your new routine duties. Thank you. Oh, I forgot about mine. Thank you for the reminder for me and everybody else. I spaced. Cat, please don't push her. Okay, I don't know if I'm in a good spot, but I want to kind of try and finalize this. Do your duties. Yeah, thank you. I forgot to. I see the emoji. Why is this owl on me? Go away. There's food and fertilizer. I did that. Did it too often, I think. Depends on what breed air plant. Mine was curlier. It starts with an X. Don't remember the name. But I've been quiet because I'm on my game now, so we'll do that here now. Oh, I wish I could just go through it frame by frame, the animation. Because, like, that's the longest one that we get, but he looks like he's dropping it, which might be funny if I got her to roll her eyes. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it faster than that. Let's try. Like that, right there, maybe. Still doesn't look like he's picking it up. Is Hey Hey's pose different than this? It has to be. He's not a cat. Okay, these snippets and this owl, they need to get out of here. Yeah, he kneels down for Hey Hey. Darn it, I wish I had that. I'm gonna see if I can get her to do a pose. No, she's just gonna look away from me. Yeah, I kind of liked her default pose better. His pose is also bending down to bring him back into view. Darn it. Because he tries to walk away. Hey, Rady, welcome in. Is Cruella your new fave? She's been my bestie in every Dreamsnap I've done for the past couple of weeks. Y'all get subscribed to Rady too. How are you doing, Rady? Oh, also don't know if you saw my message on Discord about the Palia house. Don't push her, please. Yeah, Cruella's my fave. She is now. Maybe we can do this kind of pose. Like he's flexing, because he's like, oh, I'm gonna pick up all this crap. Instead of trying to do the pickup pose. Anyways, I hope that my explanation made sense. Crater, go away! Do we have like a motif that's like a box? I'm gonna try later and see if that works. Okay, good. Okay, let's see how much of the house we can get into this shot. Let's also see if we can get her to... Yeah, doing that. Oh, well, too late. We'll go through that again. This owl. Okay, that's a good spot for her. And then for us... we'll do something like that. Don't know where to start with the snap theme, but I gotta do something good. Last few snaps have been doo-doo. Yeah, I got 2,500 today for my hair one, which I was like, okay. I thought it was pretty good, but... And also, my character is like 50% hair. He's got a beard, he's got long hair, he's got a hairy jacket. Welcome back, Logan. What time of day do I want this? I never even thought about that. Here, let's do the focus so we can see. I think -7 is pretty good. 2 moonstones. Or we could hit, like, get it as bright as we can. I feel like this is just dark. Maybe people don't like Cruella. How dare you? No, they might not. But I think it thematically makes sense, like with this huge manor in the background, and then it doesn't feel dark to me. I could mess with the sliders a bit, but I think I do want to turn on these lanterns. I just don't want her to move, but she's gonna move. I only got 1,200 for mine. You got 1,200 too. Is there any other lanterns I could turn on? I don't think this one does turn on. Okay, everything else. It is what it is. I just meant your last one had Cruella too, maybe that's why. I'm back to 4K and I was so surprised. I'm glad that you are, Jasmine. Oh, I did say I was going to do candles. What didn't I? And I didn't do that. Can we get these in? That looks flammable. Don't go like that. Rotate. Okay. We're having an issue. It doesn't have to be perfectly lined, I guess. I would rather it was. Had a lot of fun with the powder one, so I hope it does well. Posing companion poses to pose with horses a bit hard. I had fun with that one too. But my tags were not good, so I might also not do good. I think we need these back here too. I have torches in my flowers and palea to make them glow, and I'm like, good thing this isn't the real world. Yeah. My tags were high, but not high. put that there. Maybe we get some of these over here too. I want like some jumbo candles. That would be cool. Did well with Star Wars with the Naboo architect. Probably not going to do well with this challenge, but I wanted to do something alike, so I went with it. That's how I've been feeling lately. I'm just like, might not do good, but at least I had fun with it. Yeah, I have been liking that they've been doing like more open-ended challenges, so we're not like, you have to do this specific kind of theme. We can kind of just do whatever we want. So I've been enjoying our weird back-to-back outfit challenges. Believe it or not. Okay, I've got those turned on. Open-ended is nice, but it also makes it harder sometimes to come up with ideas. It is nice to not see like 1,000 of the same kind of dream snaps, though. I do really like that. Like, I have no idea what to do with today's. Well, what about the walls, too? You could also use those to do something kind of cool. That might be good. That might have added something. Don't know that it really did, to be honest with y'all. So if I get a lamp behind my character, I might actually be able to get some glow behind him. But I might be able to like hide it like between here and there. Actually, no, it won't. Let me try with this thing. I don't know if that's going to be tall enough to do anything. Tempted to buy the new shop stuff, so I may do a beach resort. That could be cool. Or something like it. Or a Golden Girls build. Yeah, do a Golden Girls build, but also the beach idea sounds fun. Being indecisive is hard to come up with something. Usually need some direction. I also know I need moonstones for the new Star Pass soon, so I'm undecided. Let me see what they gave as an example, actually. What did they do? Current challenge. Okay, so they have like a little town off on the left side with the confectionery and the LaBouffe mansion. Then they've got a little like drive-in theater kind of situation, a neighborhood, a little town square, and then they've got like the palace over there. Some people just like try to copy the examples and they've done really well. So you could give that a shot. Come on, does anyone else here watch Golden Girls? That house screams Golden Girls. Need to save for the Star Path, the new, or the way the examples would give you no tags. Well, you put the tags in the back. The example always sucks so bad. I don't think these are too bad. Like the one that's right here, that's pretty cute. And I like this too. And the neighborhood is different. I don't dislike this. This one, nee. It's okay. You mean to cheat? Yeah, cheat. Why not? It's not cheating, it's an example. Oh, you know what? I have a better item for him. We have a bag for him to hold. Let's do that. Accessories. We could give him a purse. That feels cruel. But no, we have like shopping bags. They never expected us to go all out with like this. Gameloft doesn't go to our extremes. Watched a couple episodes with my mom and grandma growing up. Still recall the intro song. I feel like if I got a theme to go with, I would try to make something more than examples do for me. Okay. I think we are due for an umbrella pose, by the way, guys. We have so many umbrellas in the game. And all they can do is sling it over their shoulder. Gameloft can't handle us. It reminds me of when The Sims do a house. Kinda. When EA puts in a default house, but they have to do it under all these restrictions so they don't crash different people's like computers. Think so. Don't remember the house looked like though. I thought they were in an apartment building. We look cattywampus. Trying to find the center. I think we need to be standing over to the left a little bit. Here, I'm going to take the cat off because I don't think I'm going to use that Posney. She keeps pushing Gorilla around. I wish that owl would go away. Where was this owl when I was doing the Olaf quest where you had to feed owls? Sir, could you just bounce somewhere else? He's like, hello. No, go away. Here, get out of here. And no snippets either. I think you can't even tell that we're in the bind at this point, so that's good. Yeah, use the filters to hide them. That was the Golden Palace, the second series from the Golden Girls. Yeah, I'm already on it. I'm like, get out of here, sir. You are so distracting. Okay, hand item. But then he's just kind of standing there. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, okay. We could do something like that. He's just gonna throw it at the camera. There, okay, he looks like he's kind of lugging something around. Gonna need everyone to go look up the Golden Girl's house. We should make his face angry, too. He looks so mad. I like that. And then we'll try and get her to do something. I kind of want him tilted inward just a little bit more. Like a retirement home villa. Okay, let's see if I can get him to do something good. He just does, he looks so over it. Did you get anything in the premium shop? I bought those, Remy fountains that are in the background right now because I've been wanting those for a long time. And I was like, I made the moonstones to buy something. So I treated myself a little bit. Did y'all buy anything? Yeah, I got some broken oil fountains because they spit out black water. You could use the mad pose because Cruella's infuriating. That could work too. I do want to use these though because I paid for them. I'm like, I gotta shoehorn this in somewhere. And I still haven't used them. Yeah, broken oil fountains. I don't know if you can see the little water feature in the back, but they spit out spiders. They do. Now I can't unsee it. Are those candles doing anything for this shot? Or are they detracting? As I think to be centered, we need to be over to the left a little bit. Welcome in, genius. We are just over here spiraling. I bought the long fountains. I've been frugal with my moonstones, so that's all I bought. I think that would actually work in your Star Wars build, though. Because there's a lot of those curved edges in some of the architecture of those movies. We're doing good, Math. Welcome in. Oh, I missed my... I was like, why isn't he doing his pose? It's because there isn't one. Fair warning, some people are having issues with the new fountain putting things in it and it's getting stuck. Like, that's not happened before. Exactly. Yeah, I probably won't buy anything this week since I scored low. Yeah, I try to, like, budget based on what I get. And this time I spent a little bit less than what I earned. You don't have to be nervous, we're all super chill here. What do I do? Sorry, I'm getting like paralysis on this shot. I think this is okay. I use them in my Star Wars. Yeah, that's a good spot for them. Okay. Get rid of the critters. Let's get rid of them. And no snippets. Now we're gonna try and work on getting these levels right. I could do that, but I think the really bright daytime shot is the move. Oh, I don't play any of those games, genius. Don't have it in me. Could do black and white. Would that be interesting? I feel like black and white, though, that's pretty... It looks good, though. I think I would need to turn down the bloom. I feel like those candles aren't doing anything in black and white, but... What if I up the contrast a bit to get everything to stand out a little more? Okay, let's take this as a placeholder. Save to my gallery. It does have, like, it makes a lot of the architectural elements stand out a lot more. And it kind of fixes my color problem. But let's try and do one with color too. Like, we'll up the contrast here, maybe, instead of the saturation. Hey, Caroline, welcome in. Oh, no. Aurora's in the background. She just sat down. And she's not here, so I can't get rid of her. Village blockers. Yes, this is our Dreamsnap. It's beautiful, but do black and whites do good in both? That's what I'm considering, Jet Set. They generally don't. I think the coloring here is okay, but now we gotta wait for Aurora to not be trapped back there. Because... Okay, village blockers. See, if I do that, then I erase Cruella too. If they do, it's spooky themed. She's just gonna stand back there. It ruined my shot. You guys remember the Christian Bale freakout video where he flipped out at this lighting guy who kept walking across set after they had been painstakingly putting this scene together? He might do one of those. It's beautiful, I'd vote for it, but I'm a black and white person. I like it too. I think this lighting, or the coloring that I got here... Hold on. Okay. I was trying to get that without her in the frame. Okay, she's leaving. Batman rages out. Okay, we're gonna save this to the gallery too. Also, let me look at the motifs. Oh, Maleficent. Okay, you I can hide. Get out of here. Too much pink for this shot, I agree. Alright, I want to look at the motifs and see if there's something cool I can put in there. Ooh, I just thought of something, you guys. What if you use the Hollywood Tower of Terror? That would be cool, too. If you already own it. That would definitely work for this challenge. I'm not seeing anything cutesy I can put out here. Okay, I guess we don't need a motif then. Alright, we can back out. Let's look at what we have. I really like the black and white too. But I think I would have to remove all the candles. because they're just kind of blurring everything. Here, let's submit this one. I wonder if I can, like, trick his pose into doing, like... Okay, so we have the accessory. Let's get that out. This is going to be hard. Ah, okay. I went too fast. Okay, he immediately evaporates it. Okay, I was gonna have him like angrily carrying the bags around, but let me stare at this. Wait, I want to look at it over here. People are gonna look at this in the portal and be like, "Wow, teacher really took the whole storyline where you're her new assistant to heart." Change his face, but he's exerting energy. That's the face I make when I exert energy. I think otherwise he's just got a default face. Ghostbusters would be cool too. I think I'm gonna leave that and be happy with it. I mean, if you were angry or angry carrying bags, yeah, I put on the angry face. But anyways, I think I'll call that good. I need to get up and do some cooking today too, and some cleaning and some other junk. But anyways, y'all, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. This'll have to do. This is about all the energy I got. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. I got a whole day ahead of me. Because I've been trapped inside. Thank you guys for hanging out though. I appreciate it. Everybody have a good rest of your week. I'll probably be gone tomorrow, maybe the next day too. I don't know. But I would like to be back this weekend to do something fun on the second channel. Let me post the second channel link in case you're not subscribed there too. Might play something fun. Or I might come back and spiral some more on my builds. Don't know. Anyways, though, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'll see y'all soon. Everybody have a great rest of your week. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.